Hello everyone, this is Fantastic World saying, hey, hello from Lovecraft Country and welcome back to Conarium. This is probably going to be the... Ooh, I didn't even see this. Wow, this will teach you not to look up. But yeah, we're within Frank Gilman slash, Dr. Faust slash Ross's mind, and we just got ourselves killed in the simulation, which seems to boot us to this void. But we don't seem to be able to die because we're just the minds afloat in the Conarium matrix. Now, whatever we're in right now is just the local Conarium network, and let's go see what the our respawn point is. So here we are, back at the base. Can we get some lunch? No, of course not. Now, remember that we're not actually in the base. From the moment we woke up, we've been in the simulation. This is the simulation of the base. Memory of the base that we were at. Hey, is my head in here?
It's stuck.
Yeah, so when I found my brain in a jar back in episode 2, that was probably my brain in a jar because I've been dead for a while.
It's stuck.
Well, did we actually get back to my room? Alright, apparently I haven't cleaned in a while. What the hell? Dude, Faust, you took over my room to make your tunnels? This is not cool. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Yep.
What happened to me?
I'm dead.
This is the price we must pay for our transgressions. The price to be paid for breaking away from the limits of mortal flesh and delving into arcana of consciousness that few have trod.
What the hell is going on?
You are naive for suppressing our truest aspirations. Such earthly fear of improbability detached you from our absolute purpose.
What purpose was that? Oh.
I definitely lost my mind.
I'm kind of believing you there, dude. You. Oh shit, I get it now. We're inside one of... Remember that liquid matrix all the bodies are in? That's where our body is, right now. And here we are in the last fragment. See, this isn't a physical place. This is bits and pieces of our own mind. Just our other people's minds too, just reconstructed in a random matrix. Yeah. Oh boy. Hang on a second. Alright, then we're back now. And yes, as I was saying, this appears to be a black room. Any of you familiar with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood know what I'm talking about. It's sort of the dead zone of a simulator. It's where all the assets that just kind of fall together happen. Now, remember, I and Dr. Faust are the only active memories, or active personalities left in here. Active consciousness, whatever you want to call it. So we're defining the reality by what we've seen. And right now, we've seen a lot of this crap, is what I'm guessing. I mean, there is even a ceiling anymore. We're not even faking not being in a simulation. Which means I've been in a simulation from the moment I woke up, because I was recalling the base and created the base around me, and then I wanted to find Faust. Now, one of the things that's kind of subtle in this game, and a lot of it's subtle, is the fact that we've seen, there's Faust, two other bodies, like he and I. And remember, there were two other people, the doctor and the botanist, who were doing the Conarium sessions, but they're only represented by corpses, one in the sarcophagus that's located, we found in episode 3, I believe, and in episode 2, one in the med bay. Now, both of them have the strange, funky, wrist thing that we had before, so which kind of explains what happened to them. Their consciousness fell apart, and he's not looking like he's doing well himself.
Oh God, what has happened to him? Dr. Faust, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yes. I can scarcely hear you. How terrific is the price of a single glimpse behind the veil of nature. Frank. We've sought to escape from the tedium and limitations of waking reality into beckoning vistas of fabled avenues of other
Ew.
dimensions.
Those teeth.
But did it work? Or was all in vain for us to begin with? I lost my sight and I cannot feel my legs anymore. Our bodies are falling apart under such alien sensations of this accursed device we used to open forbidden doors of time and space. And I feel every part of my body is failing fast. I have no power within me to resist my downward course now. So you have to move on. There is no other way. Reach the ancient Conarium and shed your deteriorated skin. Else consume some of this. It will ease your pain, but eventually you will end up like me. And I'm such small.
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust! He is dead.
Well, objectively. Yeah, what happened here is that Faust's consciousness is now degraded to zero. He's nothing but memory fragments stuck within the Conarium itself. And, yeah, that's the stuff he's taken as kind of a, well, how do I put this? Something to ease the pain of dying. Because it's essentially a suicide. Now, what he is referring to, the other option, is to find the transmitter. You see, the Conarium member is connected to all the other Conariums, and the problem we're having here is this is an unmaintenance Conarium, unmaintenance simulator for millions of years, and frankly, it's not designed for humans. We're falling apart. I mean, you saw my residual image look back in that Black Mirror last episode. So, yeah. So, this is the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take this stuff and do the bad ending, then rewind, come back to here, and then I'm going to, do the good ending. Well, I guess, sort of good ending. This is Lovecraft Country. You don't get good endings. You just don't mind the bad ones as much. Hang on for a sec. Okay, so we're back now. Now, the thing is that, let's take the coward's way out, shall we? This is the drug we referred to in episode 1 and 2 that's supposed to free our mind from our limitations, but, you know, it's like any drug. Shortcuts to advanced perceptions, if they're not done right in the correct dosage, are just going to turn you into a vegetable, like, you know, that guy. So, let's join him in the vegetable patch. Yep, let's do it. Ugh. Is there a backwash in that thing? God. Everything goes black?
Dr. Faust?
I found it, Frank. I finally found my answers. Under the shifting sands.
Okay, so yeah, quick idea on that one. Let the credits go for a little bit here while I talk about it. It's going to be a couple minutes only. Just to let you know what's happening is that we're essentially falling into our own memories. What Faust and Frank do at this point, and the ones before them, is they continually run through the same cycle over and over again because they can't come to the ending. They don't come to the transmitter, so they run out of time, use the drug, go back in, but as you saw, the resolution degrades every time. So this is their degeneration. They're falling into their own memories, into bits and pieces, they essentially becoming in the end just data, not a consciousness, just data stuck in the machine of the Conarium. So yeah, hey Howie. So yeah, that's what happens if you give up. Now let's find out what happens if you transmit yourself into the greater network, shall we? Okay, so now we've decided not to join the good Dr. Faust in his eternal degeneration. Let's see what else we've got. Now, according to the good Dr. Ross, and I mean Ross, not Faust, because apparently he's decided to name himself like an edgelord, we have to connect ourselves to the rest of the network. Now, we've got to get out of this black room, because you can see that they're having rendering issues. There's literally no sky, there's literally nothing beneath us. We're just a small island of virtual reality and a tree. A red tree, you know, Deadly Premonition reference? Probably not. But anybody who's seen that game can understand where I'm coming from. I don't know. It's a Lovecraftian game in and of itself, but I don't know if I'm ever going to play it. But yeah. So let's go see what this is. It's probably a You Are Here map. Oh, big button. Okay, so you noted the... there we are. So this is information of note. Not sure why, but... let's find out, shall we? Okay, yep. Oh, okay, that means interaction. This means symbols. Wait a minute. Yes, that's that symbol here, which means that this should be the double Z, I think. Alright, so in that case, walk over to this one. Does it have a manipulator? It does. That's fire. Fire is connected to... sun. Well, I should have seen that one, really. Alright. Sun. This one over here. Pick up the pace a bit, dude. I swear. Oh, okay, that's right. We are degenerating. Might not be able to move that fast. Okay. Sun and greater than signs. Where's that? There. So that one wants to be the triangle. Pink, right? Yes. That's the triangle. This one is the serpents and the sun, I guess. Not really good at pictograph analysis myself. Serpents and the sun. That one there should be a bracket with a couple of lines. Probably better ways to describe this, but let's see. Is it? Nope, that's silly squares. Oh, is that a hand or a root system? Hope it's not a hand that comes to life and grabs us. Yeah, okay. Wait. Was that in the right position? I think it was. Oh, well, some of them have already been set. Now, I have no idea what this is going to happen when I put everything together. Squares goes with what? I could use the journal to do this, but frankly, it just probably takes us time to do this manually. Also, more in character. That looks like a F cleft. But this one was... let's see. No. Forgotten. Okay, I will relent. Okay. Yes, the upside down F cleft. Okay. Or sperm and eggs. I don't know if lizardmen have the same sort of systems we do, but I'm not speculating on it. Okay. That one looks like that. Water drop, maybe? Oh! Something happened. Alright. Let's power this baby up. Ooh. Well, photonic system activate. This is the first yellow beam system I've seen. Wait. Ooh. Ah. Okay, I think I know what we're doing here. No, other way. Let's fire up the system. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, whoever left this system like this was very, very messy. It's hardly aligned. Well, the janitor hasn't been around here in 10 million years. Lucky they built everything with stone. Just imagine if this stuff is like, like plastic, or, well, plastic would have survived, but carbon or things like that. Ooh, what's this? Alright then, so something is... That ding means something is happening. And oh my god, that hum is overpowering. I feel like I'm standing next to a transformer. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. It's a golem. Now, we've seen a bunch of pictures of these, so I guess... Oh, that was foreshadowing. It looks like his operating system is still going. Luckily, his operating system does not destroy everything. Yet. I suppose I should see where he's going. He might be my only companion for eternity. Or what's left of my eternity before I turn into a few lines of random code. Alright. Apparently nobody built these things for speed. I mean, you'd order a glass of lemonade and it would be like 3.5 days before I got it for you. Gonna have to put a review on that online for products in Amazon. Golem too slow, requires too much solar energy. Would not buy again, 2 stars out of 5. Ah, and... yeah... Battery's kind of low on this one. Let's give it a whirl. Nope. Gotta recharge it, and... let's go with a... Don't tell me. Oh, there you go. Let's go with a thought I have here. Ah, yeah. So, yeah, I activated this golem to press a door and recharge my, L-pod. Instead of an iPod, a Lovecraft pod. Photonic light system says close. Or open. Or whatever. Just out of my way. Ugh. Come on. What am I doing? Going through the sewer system? Oh, great. I managed to activate the sewer maintenance drone. I suppose that's what you could use these things for. I mean, it's not like the sewage is going anywhere, so you don't have to catch it. Okay, so... that looks ominous. Jesus, those are facehuggers. I am in the Predator Temple from Alien vs. Predator, which is terrible because I want to be in a better film. But that's fine. Okay. Uh-oh, getting that tingly effect. Just to see if it does it or not. Yep. The incredibly obvious detector is incredibly obviously detecting. Yeah, let's not do that, okay? Oh, hi. That looks ominous. Okay, everyone, I think we're closing in on things a bit here. This must be the, modem. So, anyone take bets what happens when I press send? I mean, let's hope the system is functioning to some degree. Okay, is there a password required? Do I need to make an account? Okay. Giant ominous white glow, slowly degeneration. Ooh, this is interesting. The night's changed. So, what do you say, alley-oop? And we see what happens. Oh, I guess I have to activate the app by touching it. Oops. Did I do something wrong? Oh. star map. Nice of them to actually use, and there's that planet that was indicated, which I think is a, okay. Things getting trippy. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, time vortex. All right, oh, what the? I should have checked the user's agreement. Well, we got flesh back, but I don't think that's what we intended. Okay, well that's an interesting ending, because actually it is Lovecraftian in its way. I don't know, out-of-body experience is the achievement. Yeah, I don't know how many of you know this one, but this does resemble a Lovecraft story called Beyond the Gates of the Silver Key, which a individual beams himself up into every single possible incarnation they could be, and it becomes a sort of lizard/insect wizard. You know, like you do. So yeah, that was Conarium, which I found entertaining, but I have to say it's kind of a niche market for really, really intense Lovecraft fans, because there's been at least 5-6 different stories this drew off of. That is Beyond the Gates of Silver Key, At the Mountains of Madness, obviously, The Brain Canister from Whisper in the Darkness, for moral support. Of course, hey, give the man his due for Lovecraft. Let's see, Whisper in Darkness. Then we've got bit of the Cthulhu from Shadows of Innsmouth, if you want to throw that in too. Or the Lizard People, which come in the other stories besides Lovecraft, but still set in the mythos. Yeah, it's a good blender of all that stuff, but it's very subtle. It's really counting on you actually knowing a lot of this stuff. It doesn't spell it out, and that's good and bad. I like games which are subtle, which don't spell everything out, which you actually have to drag information out, but sometimes it can be a little too sparse in that degree. I mean, everything here is supposition. I mean, even the supposition that we were in the Matrix, so to speak, when we started, which makes a lot of sense considering the report. Now, one of the things I'm probably going to do next week, or whenever I can get it together to do it, is according to the, 94% progress. According to the, achievements, I did not get everything. Not all trophies, not all journal entries, not all I got all the secrets, I got all the, yeah, as you can see here, no trophy, 2 documents and 2 trophies. Yeah, I might go back and just go find them, you know, just to give an absolute thing, and point out a couple other minor things I missed along the way that I noticed when I was doing some reshooting but couldn't quite fit in. Came dinding, traveler from beyond, or of beyond. Oh yeah, From Beyond, obviously, and Beyond the Walls of Sleep. Also, that's 8 stories, 7 of them Lovecraft in the first one. Oh my god, they have another one coming out. Cyberpunk Lovecraft mix. What was the name of that again? Let me double check. Transient. That's what it was called, Transient. And that was coming out in 2020, and I will take a look at it, because these guys do interest me, and for a first collection here, it's not that bad. Now, if you want to try this yourself, it's currently at this time, like this exact moment, on sale at Steam. I'll put a link down to it in a bundle with this, the previous version, which is The Darkness Within, which is a really old school, I mean severely old school Lovecraftian game. I might get around to that, I might not. The problem is the list is huge, and the older games, I mean the really older games, the ones that are older than Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, those can be difficult to sit through without me doing a lot of cutting or speeding up, because in those times there weren't as many games, you took a little more time, and you know, it was an early time. Games weren't that good, really. I mean, yeah, there's a few there that you will do despite the experience not being good, just for the story. And I don't know if Darkness Within counts, because I haven't done that one. In any case, From this point, like I said, after I do this, I'll probably do a couple of Let's Tries to warm up for the next series, which I believe is going to be The Cat Lady. Now, this one's an interesting one, Lovecraft-wise. First of all, it's set in England in the present, which is more Campbell country, if you know what I mean, because Campbell took up Lovecraft's flame in England. And that one is pretty dark, because it combines both psychological horror and cosmic horror. The horror being, in some way, the human horrors being actually worse than the cosmic ones, which is an ongoing trend in some of these games. But in any case, I do hope you enjoyed this. I hope you join me for the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that, because I'll keep going as long as, there's at least some interest. But in the meantime, this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country from the end of Conarium, and see you next time.